Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. Are you responsible enough to have kids and guns in the same house? The idea from this topic came about because I met a guy for the first time at a social event. We started talking, and within the first 5 minutes of our discussion, he described himself as a liberal Jew. And I was like, oh, this conversation is going to go over like a fart in church. Not the Jew part, the liberal part. And I said, well, I'm a Christian conservative, so this is going to be good. And we started talking about politics, the direction of the country, what's happening in the world, and things like that. And eventually I said, well, let me ask you something. What are your thoughts on stricter gun control? And he said, well, I think it's a good idea because, people have easy access to guns and they get in the wrong hands. And then I hit him with some facts, much of which were on my video, Do CCW People Commit Crime? And I hit him with facts. And he said, you know what, you make a lot of sense. For the longest time, I've been on the fence with this topic. And when you're on the fence too long, your butt hurts. And I said, you know what, that's a great point. And he said, I get it. But the problem I have is that I have kids. And I can't bear the thought of something bad happening to them because I have a gun. And I asked him this. I said, that's a great point, but let me ask you something. Do you own a power saw? He said, well, yes, of course. I have a circular saw. I said, great. Where is it right now? Well, it's in my garage. I said, do you have it out in the open? No, it's on a shelf. I said, oh, that's cool. Do you use it? Oh, yeah, I use my power saw when I need to cut something. I said, great. And then you plug it in, right? You safely plug it in. And then you look around before you use it. Like you take every safety precaution you possibly can before you use that circular saw, don't you? Well, yes, I do. Okay, great. Now, before you actually pull the trigger on that saw, you're going to line it up. You're going to look around. If sawdust's going to come flying up, you're going to put safety glasses on. If the saw is very loud, you're going to wear ear protection. And you're going to take a look around. You're going to get the kids out of the way, like far out of the way, and you are going to use that saw and make your cut safely now, aren't you? Yes, I am. Now, he knows the direction I'm going, but he's letting me continue. And I said, okay, and then when you're done, you're going to unplug it, and you're going to wrap that cord around, and you're going to safely store that on a shelf away from any point where the blade could be exposed and your kid could get cut. He's like, yes, I get it. Okay, so I said, the mere fact that you've owned this saw for however long you've owned it, and you still have all your fingers, nobody's ever gotten hurt, your kids never walked by and got cut on the blade or anything like that, tells me that you, in fact, are responsible enough because you can take those same safety aspects and apply them to a firearm, except for the benefits of the firearm far outweigh the benefits of a circular saw. And at that point, he said, I think it's time to go gun shopping because I understand your point and I agree entirely. See, I didn't hit him with the, I have a right, it's my freedom. Even though that's true, we need to meet these people at the place where they are, through their experiences. And you hit them with facts and some rationale, understanding, all of a sudden they say, you know what, I now get it. And that's the way we get the fence sitters onto the side of freedom. Because they sit too long and their butt hurts. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.